Hello, everyone. Welcome to Quest Unplayed. Quest
I'm in a
Unplayed
box.
is three of us, talking about fun gaming stuff, and we usually have a guest. And we actually do have another guest today. I am the co-host of Quest Unplayed, George, and today's quest is joined by Anthony drinking peach tea.
Hi,
With
everyone.
lemon. With lemon.
Lemon.
With lemon. Zach
Hells yeah.
down here.
Not drinking peach tea, but kind of want some now.
That. And we have another guest, Steve.
How's it going? Thanks for having me. And since we're talking about it, I guess I have water since we're all announcing what we're drinking.
I also have
There you
water.
I have HEB's Orange Burst, 0 calorie.
I fancy person with a can.
Oh, it's $5 a 12-pack, but it's worth every cent.
Oh yeah.
HEB want to sponsor me, please?
Yeah, if they're watching ever. But before we start, this podcast is sponsored by Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub and a gaming companion app. You can sync your game accounts, make your own game collections, connect with other gamers, and basically do everything and anything about games. And we have the sponsor video as usual.
We have a sponsor video?
Oh heck yes!
Well, let's play it. Whee! This is my jam. It's the best. I finished it. I feel like George did all the typing on this.
I did not.
I should try this game this weekend too.
Minimap, you're all.
It's your ultimate gaming hub. You can make friends with gamers who like to game the same games you do, and then your games can make friends with their games. And your games and your other people's games can be friends too.
That didn't make any sense. But anyways, yes, that's the gist of it.
It's fine.
So what'd you think about what'd you think about the video, Steve? Did it make sense?
I mean, there were a lot of games shown. There was a lot of text. It looked like some kind of social media. I'm not sure. My first time
yeah.
Minimap. So
Yeah, that video is actually intentionally made like within a minute and 30 seconds because that's what they require. But I wish it was like 3 minutes or something. That's like easier to understand. But anyways, how is everyone doing today? I know Zach is excited. Looks excited. I don't know.
I live.
A sack.
Yeah.
Nothing. You left.
Yeah. We all live. We all
I made
live.
it home, and I didn't go to prison. That's always a good sign.
That's a good sign.
Yay.
I made it to
Prison.
I
I got to hold back a little bit of anger every day. George drove with me. He knows.
Yeah, sometimes.
He saw I was holding anger back. So my kiddo was like, I like when George is here because you don't get angry. And I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, so that was fun. Again, thank you for coming, Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
of course,
It's always a pleasure to have another indie dev, on the show. I know
We
they're
love
valued.
them.
I know they're like, you know how important it is because they're actually spending their time.
We had a couple AAA devs, and we were just like, "No, man, we don't want you." They're like, "But we want to talk about Duke." I'm like, "No,
they're too expensive anyway.
sorry." No, they wanted to come on free, but we were like, "Nah, man, we don't want you. Nah, you're boring." Are you do talk about your money you made? Get out of here.
That's not
course.
true.
Let's go.
But anyways, we love all kinds of devs. But
Sure.
yeah, they're awesome. But anyways, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and the game and your studio,
Yes,
Steve?
please.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Steve. I am in a small indie studio. We're called Hit Start Studios. There's about 4 of us who have been working full time as a studio for the past 3 years, about 4 years.
Oh, nice.
4 years. So our first title launched back in January. So that was Brave Escape, as you can see. It's a 2-player required game. So think something like It Takes Two, or even if you want to compare it to another
It Takes
indie
Two,
title,
girl.
Red and Fred would be something pretty similar. But yeah, it's all about challenging, like short, challenging platforming levels where each character has a unique role. So you play as those 2 characters, Colin and Floyd, where Colin is the human, Floyd's the robot. And Floyd is able to boost Colin up to higher areas, and then Colin can drop his rope to, have Floyd climb up, and you kind of go through puzzles and different platforming challenges around that core mechanic there. And we'll also throw in some other things as you progress, throw in some new mechanics to kind of mix things up.
Cool.
That's actually pretty cool. Actually, I saw your game from, I don't know, one of these like indie game showcases or somewhere. I think I saw it there, and then I actually thought it was very, very interesting. And I don't know, it would be really, really fun to actually play with a friend. So something that you can play with a family member even. So
Yeah. It's it's a pretty challenging game. So we have found that there's kind of a higher skill cap, but we do have a casual mode that we made. It's going to make the game a lot easier, but we find no one wants to do that. Like, they find it's offensive to them, even if casual is probably a better fit for them. They always stick
They're
with
like,
the
no.
standard mode. So
Do I look casual to you, bro? Not even.
exactly. A lot of people get pretty offended.
yeah,
Well, I always hate it when you do a game that's casual. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm really sorry.
Yeah,
I hate it when
fine.
you do a game that's really casual. Like you're like, oh, casual's probably my thing, but then it's so easy. You're like, okay,
Yeah, there
maybe
should
I need
still
to
be
go
a
through
pretty
the
good
other one.
challenge. Yeah, so
I think there's gonna be a lot of what do you call it, the speed, the challenging, how fast you can beat it kind of thing.
speedrun.
Yeah, the speed runs. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have a pretty decent speedrunning community. There's been some people who have been competing for. No one's done the complete game because it's actually a pretty long game, but we have about 7 unique worlds, and the worlds themselves are pretty competitive among the community. So
That's gotta be. There's gotta be a speed run contest or some sort of, because like I know that community has grown a lot bigger.
oh,
in recent
absolutely,
years.
yeah, speedrunning's huge.
It's very huge. Anyways, we'll talk a little bit more about your game in the studio. But I just want to say, like, I really love the name of the studio, by the way, and the logo.
thank you.
Logo is like so awesome, like hit start.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I really, really liked it. But anyways,
So it was going to be either that or I always make this joke. It's not really a joke; it's a true story. But my son, we were trying to figure out what to call it, and he's 8 now. He's probably 7 at the time. Was like, he really wanted to go with Dumb Face Studios. Like he thought that was hilarious. So that was going to be the other option.
I'm gonna call it Dumb Face Studios. Okay, yeah.
I mean, you never know, like
That would have been pretty funny. It was
Yeah.
a terrible name, to be honest.
Yeah.
But like once your game hits or it becomes very big, the name doesn't, like, people would think it's like a cool name.
They're like,
Right.
that's so anti-establishment.
Yeah, but like
Exactly.
but still, like
ironic.
like if you think about it, like Team Cherry, like what the heck is that? But like after
Yeah, at
Silk,
the end of the day, that's kind of what we were saying. It's like people don't really pay attention. It's like the
Yeah.
name becomes established and it just becomes normal. Like they get used to
Exactly.
it. So,
That's true.
Yeah, Rockstar, like what is that?
EA,
But anyways,
so boring.
well, what the heck is
you don't even
EA?
realize what you're saying because it's just you
It becomes
compare it.
it becomes like a
becomes part of
pronoun.
it.
Yeah, it becomes like a name of it.
There's some dev
Exactly.
companies though that just when you say their name, they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
what
some
was
good-
that? That was a weird kind of name, right? And like, I don't know. I don't know how many, but there's been a couple. I'm like, What? Okay, let's just go with it. Whatever, man. They could just have like fish brains. You're like, fish brains? What's happening right now?
Would
Like,
not
just
be
go with it.
Probably a fish brains. Okay.
Yeah.
They probably
It's
did
like,
like
I just really love fish brains. You're like, I get it. I totally
or,
do, bro.
or they probably did like a roulette or something, like they have like one word a set and then another word set and then they like roll some
Color,
dice
an
or something.
adjective, and a
Yeah.
noun.
Yeah.
How are we gonna name the studio, guys? Spin the wheel, and that's it. There we go.
It's like I don't know, the red dinosaur or something.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I like it. We can make that work.
before we start, are you ready to take the gamer type quiz, Steve?
You know what? I am ready.
All
I'm
right.
even kind of
Steve,
prepared. I'm
do
just gonna spend an hour thinking about what my favorite game is, and then I'll be at.
We're like, well, this was a good podcast. Steve, thanks for coming, Steve. He's like, I'm still not. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah. Let me do some calculations real quick.
Right. First question. It is finally the weekend after a long, tiring week. Do you ask a friend to play a video game together, or do you need to spend quality time alone?
Together.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
I guess
We
new
made a
games.
co-op game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Next question. The new game that just released isn't my type, but a friend is urging me to play with. It's not my cup of tea, so I refuse at first, but it would be fun if we played together. Or do you listen to your friend's words and play together right away?
Option one.
Okay.
Option one for sure. Unless it's a free to play.
Okay.
I'll be right on it. But
I
definitely
guess.
option
Yeah,
one.
you gotta have your money's worth, right?
Yeah.
Next question. You are thinking about joining a community with strict terms to get game information. From self-introduction to attendance check, that is too much for me. Or it has good game information, so getting ranked up after 3 days is not a problem.
I'm trying to understand the question. You think about joining a community with strict terms to get game information. I don't even understand the scenario. If I'm
Oh,
looking at
like
this.
for example, like how in some Facebook groups or Reddit channels, they require to have certain amount of comments before you actually ask questions, or the
Okay,
mods have to approve you, or some Discord channels also like make you type in all the detailed personal information and all that.
Okay. I mean, if I have already made the decision that I think I want to do this and it's worth my time, yeah, then option two, then I'll just do it.
Okay.
I'll spend the 3 days. That's no problem.
Mhm.
But I mean, I will have to have decided that that's worth my time.
Right. You first have to research about the group itself, and then you
Right.
decide
Yeah.
if you.
Exactly.
So yeah. Next question. Before buying a game, you carefully read over other people's reviews, watch the trailer, check the price, or if the game looks interesting, I trust my instinct and make a purchase.
No, option one. Do my research.
What
Absolutely.
What is the most recent one that you bought?
Most recent game I bought was probably a Rematch. I've been playing a lot of Rematch.
Oh, I heard good things about that.
I mean, it's kind of a buggy mess, but I love it. It's a great game. So I grew up playing soccer, so it feels
Okay.
great. So,
It's made by the seafood developers, right?
I'm not sure. Slow Cap is, I think, the name of the studio. But I'm not sure what else they made.
Next question. If someone is watching me playing a game from behind, it's the perfect opportunity to show my amazing gameplay, or I'm actually good at it, but due to the pressure, I am missing skill shots.
I think I'd like to say option one. I mean, it sounds better, right?
Yeah.
I'll stick with that answer. I
Okay.
think that's a good one. Yeah,
I mean-
I like a crowd.
Rematch is an online game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. You are playing a newly released game for the first time. Rather than having regrets later on about missing something, I go over the tutorials, or the game seems to be similar to the one you've played before, so you skip the tutorial.
I'll always skip. Yeah. I'll
always skip?
a tutorial. Oh yeah. I've played enough games. There's not too much new. And if I find something I don't understand, I'll look it up later. Read about it. Yeah.
So, did you have to put a lot of thought into it when you're making the tutorial for your game, Brave Escape, or how did that?
Yeah, so I'm not a huge believer in tutorials unless you're doing something pretty complex or new. Like our game's a platformer. If you haven't played a platformer before, I don't know how to help you. But I like to design the levels in a way that you're learning as you go. So as you know, the first thing you're going to do is need to jump up on top of something, learn how to jump, and then maybe I'll teach you a test. Okay, now jump over spikes where there's danger or something like that. So now you need to jump a little bit higher, and I like doing that where the tutorial's in the level design itself rather than a written description of how to play the game or something like that, or a like tutorial level or tutorial screen.
Kind of have to play to learn, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah. Next question. You are playing a mystery-solving game. Based on my years of experience in my mystery-solving games, that guy is the culprit, or that person looks suspicious, but I need to start collecting evidence first.
I would probably do option 1, but I'd end up being wrong. I'd be very confident in my opinion,
Yeah.
but I'd just be totally wrong.
Yeah.
I'd feel right in my soul.
Yeah, and sometimes, the games are kind of designed in a way where they try to mislead you
Make
into...
one really obvious, yeah.
Next question. In order to equip the rune that increases defense by 0.01%, you have to return to the lobby. That's not a big difference, and my friends are waiting, so I just go. Or do you ask them to wait? You go back to the lobby to equip the rune.
If it's 0.01, I wait. I wait. Time is money.
Yes, yes. Especially when you have a child. You just have to play as much as possible before you have to
and
go
keep
back to
grinding because you're going to find something better in a 60 seconds anyway.
That's actually true. I actually never didn't think about it that way. Do you play a lot of RPG games, or do you play other
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I play a lot of everything. Not as much. If you talk about anything classic, I probably played it. So anything from probably like Wii era, kind of that before Xbox 360, kind of that era. Anything before that, I've probably played it.
Right. Next question. During gameplay, your companion's character has bitten by a zombie. You might be able to find the cure, so you decide to accompany them, or everyone in my group can get infected, so I choose to kill them, even though it is tragic.
I'd probably go with option 1 because it's more difficult. If I'm playing like an RPG or something like that, and there's like the more difficult but rewarding quest option, I'll probably go with that one. And number 1 sounds like that for me.
Okay. Next question. Even if you don't express it, you feel like you keep losing because of your friend. Are they not feeling well? I lift up my friend's spirits, or do you send them a link to the characters, tips and tricks, and suggest that gameplay?
I'd probably do a mix of them. I'll say 2 though, option 2, because we're always, my buddies who we game with, we're always trying to figure out, okay, what's the meta? If especially after a night like we played a lot of League of Legends, probably more than anyone probably should. So if there's any kind of new meta, we'll send a video. Hey, let's try this combination or something like that. So probably option 2.
All right. Which lane did you play in League of Legends?
Probably top was my most played. Kind of live on the island up there and just kind of do my own thing.
Yeah, top is like, I'm just gonna be by myself. Next question. The character has bad performance, but the appearance is totally my type. Considering the balance of my party, I cannot put them in my party, or I have to put my favorite character in the party no matter the cost.
That's a tough one. I'll probably go with option 2. If they're my favorite character, they're just going to be in the party regardless of whether it's a good fit or not. So go with option 2.
Next question. My current desktop is messy with tons of icons, but it does not affect my gameplay, or I hate chaotic things. My desktop is neatly cleaned.
I think it's neatly cleaned, but I'm not really sure what to compare it to.
Right.
We'll go with option 2. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Seems pretty clean and organized.
I guess neat could be like a subjective word. Like some people can think this is neat, but like some other people.
I guess I have seen people with like they have desktop icons like all over, and it's like, what are you doing? No, mine are all on the left side. They got about 3 rows.
Okay.
So I guess you'd call that neat.
That's good, because I'm not. Next question. Before getting into the game, I searched the internet just in case I end up missing achievements, or I have never played a game for the achievements.
I usually don't play for the achievements, but I still will say option one because if there's like any side quests, like I don't care about the achievement on my profile or anything, but if there's any side quests that I think I see people are saying, hey, make sure you do this before you finish the game, I always do those.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to do option two because I actually don't really care about achievements, but I care about the content, I guess, that gets you the achievement, if that makes sense.
Right. Probably go with
I don't know if you want to be the judge there and tell me which one, but probably the second one.
I guess, yeah. You don't actually like look for or search for the exact achievements and like how
Yeah, I'm
actually you
not
can
really
get
an
it or not.
achievement hunter,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. How many achievements does Brave Escape have?
I don't remember, actually. A decent amount.
Okay.
20 or so?
20 or so.
About 20, yeah.
Okay. That's a good amount.
Yeah.
Last question. You, who happens to play lots of games, play a game you feel like playing at the moment from your collection, or you have a gaming schedule on when to beat a certain game?
Oh, yeah, I don't have any kind of schedule or anything. Just whatever, when the time comes, that's what I'm playing. So option one.
All right. Let's see. You are a dispassionate monarch.
What does that even mean?
Let's see some of your characteristics. Gosh, why can't you do your part? I end up carrying alone. If I'm not the number one ranker, then I have to be at least top 1%. Why bother playing if you don't win? Time is of essence. The essence. Charging in is not allowed. Efficiency is important. Do not waste my time. I hate wasting time, so I need a well-planned strategy before carrying out. I'm trying my best to conquer the castle because it benefits all of us. And I'm the type of gamer who speedruns through all the trophy achievements, then watch the ending.
I gotta say, some of those are probably pretty accurate.
Which one do you think is the most accurate one?
The ones towards the top. I can't remember exactly what they were saying, but a lot of those towards the top, they kind of seemed more like I'll have my friends comment or something and say which ones they think were most accurate.
So I think like the dispassionate monarch, you have to actually be good at a game if you're going to play it.
Yeah,
I guess
that sounds right.
And also you're very, like you said, you have if you have like a new meta, you said you're share it and then talk with friends before you're actually carrying out. So I think that also is one of the characteristics. Because when I play, because when I play, I don't do that. I just like, you suck. Like if someone dies, I just tell them you suck. I don't care if it's like a meta or whatever. I just tell them, I'll be like, nope, you suck. You died. But yeah. So you might actually like strategy games. I don't know if you like strategy games.
I do, yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay. What's your favorite strategy game or top three or?
Probably Age of Empires 2.
That's a good game. A lot of StarCraft or the StarCraft?
I didn't really get into StarCraft. My buddies are. For some reason, I just never had it. I didn't have it growing up. So, and Warcraft 3 a little bit, but more Dota.
Oh,
Like
Dota.
that.
Yeah, because Anthony used to be like a, not pro, but like amateur StarCraft player in high school or something. He told me. Right, Anthony?
High school? No, it's middle school.
Middle school, okay.
All until the accident.
Yep, all until the accident.
Yeah, StarCraft 2 players are the real deal. That's just non-stop focus.
Yeah. I mean, it used to be the biggest esports in Korea before League of Legends hit. So I think it was a big deal for Koreans, especially because that's what made.
You could play it and it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was good old times, but like,
I love StarCraft when I played it.
Yeah, because like, strategy games especially, or RTS games, you actually have to be constantly know like what to do in like different places. You go here, you go there, you go there. Like you have to assign different units to do certain things, and you have to kind of like remember it.
Got to
it's
get
kinda
those
like-
hotkeys, baby.
Yeah, so you kind of after like a game or two, you're like exhausted because you use so much brain power. Like, oh gosh, I need some break.
Yeah, those guys, they have pretty high barrier of entry too.
Yeah,
if you
I
wanted
totally
to just
agree.
like log on and play an online match, you would. There's no way to learn unless you're practicing and watching
Right.
videos beforehand.
Right.
You'll just get chewed out by whoever you're playing with, and you'll never
Or they'll
wanna
just
play again.
destroy you.
Yeah.
And you're
Or
like,
yeah, or you
"Oh,
just get wrecked and you'll have no idea what's going on. And you'll be like, well, maybe this isn't for me.
nuclear launch detected. What? What is that you, buddy? No, it's not me. Oh God.
Yeah, it happens. I think people still play StarCraft. I mean, yeah, they did the remastered version too, so a lot of people still actually play. And then if you actually try to play a game there, you get destroyed in like 5 minutes or something
Exactly.
because they're like eat you alive, like no joke.
yeah.
There's a guy playing. He's like floating above his computer. He's like, just lasers coming out his eyes. Like,
So there's funny because you know how Koreans are like really into StarCraft, or really into StarCraft. So if you actually go to the Asian server, the Battle.net Asian server, like every single room they make, it's all titled like please newbie come, oh, beginners only, beginners only. But if someone actually makes a room say only like pros come in or whatever, there will be like like
trap.
0.01% StarCraft players try to come in and like eat you alive. So that's why like no one makes a room titled like that.
yeah. And if you see it, you go. I remember the first time I did that.
Yeah, you get it alive.
It's not happening.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for taking the gamer type quiz. That was fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are we ready to talk about some game news?
Yeah, I'm so excited, Anthony. What do you got for us?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah. Anthony.
I thought it was more you.
We are jumping into the bulletin board waypoint where we talk about the game news that happened this week. Obviously, Gamescom is happening right now. Has anyone been to Gamescom before? An actual physical location?
Where is it at?
Cologne.
So clearly, I've never been there. Yeah, of course, no. Yeah, I would love to, but cost monies.
Money is expensive.
Money's expensive. One.
Yeah.
Steve, have you been to?
Sometimes it costs your soul.
Yeah. Have you been to Gamescom or any other gaming events before?
No, I haven't, unfortunately. I think we'll have to go at some point.
Yeah.
But I would love to go.
You say like it's a bad thing. You're gonna have to go at some point. Like,
Oh no,
this is the year we gotta go.
It's a
more
money.
disappointment in myself that I haven't gone.
Oh, okay.
It's a money issue.
There's a lot of them I wish I would have gone to. You know what's sad is they always say you don't. Like they went that whole like everything can be digital. Why are we doing it in person? It's just something awesome about being around a bunch of nerds. That all like the same thing you do. You're like, hi, nerds. And nerds are like, hey, nerds. And then we just get together and then we walk around in groups.
Actually,
Exactly.
What is it?
And then people try to sell you stuff.
Well, that too. But they actually do
Shiny.
turn the whole city into a nerd city, basically. You go to every store, they become a nerd.
Are you talking about that place in Japan?
No, Gamescom.
Yeah.
You go to a restaurant, they have exclusive Final Fantasy breakfast sandwich. Here it is.
That would be awesome, though.
something. They do partnership with all the local places.
Imagine if they
Clubs
could
and everything.
train cats to cook like they do in Monster Hunter World. Now that'd be dope. Meow! They're all flipping around and stuff, and like
Speaking of Monster Hunter Wilds, you
They
heard
probably
this?
do something crazy like that. I heard
I'd do it.
like
Give
I
me a
think
cat suit.
like what is it like over 300,000 people go to Gamescom every year or something.
Oh, half a
What?
million.
Okay, sorry, 500,000.
Half a
Just say
million.
That's 200,000 more. Anthony, calm down.
But I think I honestly I've been to a lot of gaming events, like not the big ones, but like we went to South by Southwest. Remember? They didn't have
That wasn't
an
really gaming though.
yeah, but
More
like they did have the Kojima booth there, but it wasn't. They weren't like showcasing the game. They're more like selling the merch.
They're selling expensive stuff.
It was like $1,000.
Like, you want this statue that's as much as your house? I'm like, I'm good.
But I honestly think it's a good thing to actually be around people and get to connect with them, talk about everything, all about games. Not just about your game, but all the different games. You get real connections there.
I know this year is the biggest Gamescom they ever did before.
It's probably
the biggest ever.
Yeah, because they have 1,500 exhibitors.
1,500,
and at least maybe 400 are indie developers.
How is this help me out here? Is Gamescom always been a German thing, or how did that even happen? Like Germany was like, we shall get all the nerds to come play here, and they're like, sounds good. Like, how did that work out?
Usually, whenever they try to do a convention, they always gotta look at the location and see how much it costs, the city, ideal, and then they make a contract, and something the contract can last for 5 to 10 years. So, like PAX East is always in the same spot in Boston because they have a contract for 7 years to be in the same convention building. They sign.
We lost PAX South. It was right next to me.
But Gamescom is actually getting big now. Gamescom is in Asia and Singapore, and then now is in Gamescom in Latin America, which is in Brazil.
I think
there's a Gamescom in Singapore.
Yeah. Well, Gamescom Asia.
So is the one in Germany the big one though, right? That's
the main one.
That's the original, the first one that started it.
But did anyone watch the opening night live, the whole thing, or? So what were some things that you guys liked?
Peak.
I gotta rewatch it. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
They show Peak in the beginning because Peak was the #1 seller on Steam.
Was it the Sandstorm thingy or whatever? I didn't see it all, but I saw they were coming out with a new map.
Peak, they just said that Peak was the best selling ever on Steam since the start. They sold over 1 million copies.
They sold over 10 million.
Yeah, 10 million copies. Yeah.
So it's the #1 selling right now?
Yeah, it's still #1.
Gosh.
Jiminy Christmas.
Have you played Peak, Steve?
I haven't yet. No, I'm familiar with it, but...
Okay, get the game, play with us, Steve.
So...
All right. Make it happen.
Do you know about the history of that Peak?
Yes, I do. Well, a little bit.
I know Peekaboo. I don't know about Peak.
It was a canceled project first, before they restarted it.
So
they restarted it as during a game jam in Korea.
Yeah, in Korea. Yep, in Korea.
So first, it's a Korean game?
No, it's not a Korean game.
Well, so the thing is, Agro Crab is so they basically started this project with the Peak, and then they wanted to try something new because they were going to cancel it. So they said, okay, let's go to Korea. We'll do that one of those one month game jam and try to find a game that we can make within that time frame that will be attractive to everybody.
Right.
And of course they made Peak from the game jam at Korea, and that's how it became.
Game jams be getting wild, man.
That's how it starts.
That's crazy.
Have you ever been to a game jam, Steve, or have you ever done one?
We have yet to do one. We've talked about maybe doing one this summer, but we've just been building some prototypes. So kind of maybe like our own little jams. We've been spending 2 weeks building a couple things.
Yeah, because I think some of the games are actually, I mean, the game jams can bring up, I mean, it could be some, small project, but like sometimes, but like a Peak, it could become like a global sensation of some sort, like starting from a small idea. So I think that's why we kind of love indie games, because they're like very unique. They can kind of branch out their ideas like whichever way they possible, and then see if it's fun or not.
Yeah, it's the focus is on just what's fun.
Yeah,
like, let's make something new that's fun and simple.
Yeah,
very simple core concepts. Here you go. Let's test it out, see if it works. And if you do it enough times and have enough people to sign up for a game jam, you're going to have some great ideas out of there. It's just statistics.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's great.
I think it's cool that I don't know how many times we've had somebody on here who said that their game came from a game jam, but it's been a lot.
Yeah,
I think most games, start
like so it was a game jam, and we're like, them's crazy game jams. We got to get in on some game jams, man.
You want to do a game jam?
No, I just want to like record them.
Yeah, we have
I
to
wanna
make
do
a
like a
documentary.
documentary.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wanna
we
do
have
Or
to.
I don't think you can
That'd be
record a
interesting.
game
Yeah.
jam.
Why can't you record a game jam?
Well, what you do is you'd reach out to developers who you know are
Yeah,
part
I
of a
guess.
jam. Hey, can we talk to you, interview you during this process?
Yeah,
Can
that's
you
true.
record yourself, and can we, interview before, during, after? That's actually a really good idea,
I want to post cameras everywhere.
right?
Yeah, he wants to see everything. He wants
I
to
want to be
code
in it. I want to be deep in it. I don't want to sleep for hours. Just like, what's that guy doing? He's coding. All right. Why did he slap that other guy? Oh yeah, he's the art guy. Okay. All right, fine.
Or how do you make him slap that person?
Why does the programmer keep yelling at everyone?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
They
does he
want-
keep? No more added stuff, guys.
Wait,
It's
what?
just this.
Wait, why is that guy packing all of a sudden? Why is he leaving? Like, what's happening? Like,
You're gonna drive the programmer insane. This is the why the programmer always put the headset on. They don't want no one to talk to them.
yeah, exactly.
The noise canceling. You're like, I can't hear a damn
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Oh god, that'd be
It's
fun.
real for us.
I think. Well,
Constantly bothering ours.
I think there were some. I think I've seen some clips of actual game jams being recorded. But like it wasn't like an official documentary or anything. I think
No.
it was just a couple clips.
Telling
here
you,
and there.
we got to be the first. We got to get in there, George.
We have to do it. When Steve is in a game jam, we're going to ask him if he can record his team.
I'll give you a heads up.
Hey, Steve, can I crawl up on your back and just record everything? Just so you camera like this.
Sure thing. We'll make it happen.
Like, why is there a bald guy behind you? Just like, hey, what's up, Steve? Don't worry about me. Pretend like I'm not here.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We're joined at the neck. He's my twin.
Yeah.
He's a little. I fed him and he won't leave.
Yeah. So yeah, where were we? Oh, we were talking about Gamescom. But anyway, I was like, what is going? But Gamescom.
From peak being a game jam to a
yeah.
game jam becoming the conversation.
Yeah, but anyways,
Congratulations.
Peak. It was awesome that Peak was showcased in the beginning, like Anthony said, and there weren't. Were there any like surprising, like shocking new games that were announced, or
A few, I guess.
which one?
He says, I guess.
Besides that, we already know some of the games. Just that they added updates like collaboration. Like for example, Monster Hunter Wild is doing collaboration with Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. Yep, that was one.
And they're doing vice versa too. They bring Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy online also. So that collaboration.
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
saw that.
and Zach, that's Zach's favorite game, Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite games. I haven't played it in forever, but it is one of my favorite like all time franchises.
Yeah,
Because
so
you
that
and your
Final Fantasy
friends
coming.
can go beat up big monsters.
Of course, in the beginning they show, the biggest title coming out is just Call of Duty,
Yeah, Call of Duty, Black Ops 7.
which actually blew my mind because it wasn't the Call of Duty I expected.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You ever saw the movie Inception?
Yes. One of
That's
my
what
favorite
Call of Duty
movies of
is.
all time.
That's
Yep.
what Call of Duty had become. Black Ops became Inception. The storyline is, I guess you think you're dead or you enter like a dream world, and then the dream world takes you in all these multiple locations in the future. That's like in Tokyo, LA. You keep traveling, like you just keep jumping, like you're in someone's mind and trying to escape. That's the story,
That's interesting. Okay.
and it's a 4-player co-op story too. Play with
Uh,
friends for 4 to 4 players.
okay.
But it's
So
really,
by
it was really weird
myself,
when-
got
'cause
it.
When I saw it, it was really weird because you saw streets upside down, like in like a twirl,
It was.
and you see like buildings, like you see like buildings floating on islands. Like what in the world is this?
It's basically Inception, then, like you said.
Yeah, Inception.
Are you a Call of Duty fan, or Steve? Do you play a lot of shooting games?
It's been a while. Back in like college, I played a ton of Modern Warfare 2. I think
Nice
that was
one.
for 360.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played some Warzone here and there, but not I wouldn't say I'm a huge Call of Duty fan, but
Okay.
it's a good game to get on if you're just looking for a shooter, play with your friends or whatever. But
Isn't Call of Duty 7 coming out in like October or something?
Yep. It's coming
So
soon.
it's gonna go head to head with Battlefield 6 then.
If you
A
go
lot of
far enough
games
back,
coming
you're
out
going to
this
see a
year.
bunch of 20, 30 person kill streaks from this guy right here. But I don't like playing it anymore.
Yeah, a lot of games are coming out this year.
I was impressed by Battlefield 6 though, but I sent that to you guys.
I know.
Because
I
when
thought you
Anthony
spoiled us
was
that.
like, Battlefield 6 is better now. And I was like, whatever, dude, no way.
Was
And I played it, I was
that
like, okay, I actually
Battlefield
liked it. Yeah, I actually liked it a lot better
I know,
than the
I
last
know.
one.
I know.
Did you do the did you play Battlefield 6, Steve, or they had the testing, the beta testing?
I thought I saw it was in beta. I didn't get a chance to play it yet.
Okay.
I am going to put it on my list and play it. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I heard great things about it, so it's gonna go head to head with Call of Duty.
There was only a couple things I was like, what rank is this? What are we, Star Wars? What are we doing over here? But it was not bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I
I
think
enjoyed it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah. I guess the other thing that I kind of was surprised was the Black Myth Kong. I
Wukong?
can't even. No, the Wukong is
Wukong
making a
2?
sequel. There's the name was something else, Kong Kui or something. Zong
Yeah,
Kui.
that's smart.
I mean,
That's smart.
they made so much money, so why not?
Yeah, game science.
They're like, hey, listen, it's working.
Yeah, well, what are
Let's
they gonna do?
it.
Stop? What are they gonna do? Stop saying making money? They're gonna like, okay, we're done. We
What?
made enough money.
I mean,
No,
and
I-
Wukong is a pretty loved character. He's in almost every MOBA. You can't play a MOBA without a Wukong.
But this one is not about Wukong, right? It's gonna be about something else, Zong Kui or something.
Zhong
Oh,
Kui,
Zhong Kui?
It's in the different.
I think the master or something. The story of the master.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
some kind of a mythical creature of
Mm-hmm.
China. So,
But yeah, I don't know.
I guess it's gonna be like different character for each game, like Black Myth.
I haven't
something,
played it.
Black Myth.
I haven't
something.
played Wukong yet at all.
I haven't either. Has anyone
I did
played
not see
Wukong?
this.
No.
No, if I play it, my computer's going to explode.
You need a new computer for that. You need a new graphics card for that.
The new one, the new GeForce RTS 5060 or whatever is coming out.
Shoot, that's gonna cost you like $7,000. Crazy. Yeah,
No, it's
but
just
nowadays games. I guess that's another reason I like indie games because they usually don't require like high graphic cards, but you can still have fun.
Unless you play Expedition 33.
yeah. I mean, even that one, no, you can play with a decent. You don't have to have a huge thing, but yeah.
But Expedition is like AA indie. I don't know what to call it. It was indie, I guess.
Oh, they actually did a concert.
Yes, yeah,
They had a concert at Gamescom during
the
the
music
opening.
performance. They did the
They
music
did music
performance.
performance.
Yep.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it tonight before I go to bed.
Yeah. Did you play Expedition 33 yet, Steve?
No, my buddy was telling me I gotta play it though. I heard it. I've only heard good things.
Yeah, me too.
It might be the game of the year.
That's what a lot of people have been saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least nominated into one of those.
Yeah, at least.
I mean, at least like the best musical performance. I don't know if they have an award for that.
Yeah,
They
I don't
probably
think,
have it.
Well, they do have a award for music. I don't think any other game has the best music so far.
Yeah, so far, yeah. And also, like, we don't have any like big games ready to set to launch this year. I don't think. On the
I
other
think there's
games.
gonna be some ones that people aren't expecting though. to be honest
Also,
with you.
if I recall, when it comes to nomination closes by November though. That's another thing. Or some like end of November. Close to November, that's when the nominations are closed.
Yeah,
And they
because
count.
because the Game Award is on December 11th. Jeff
Yeah.
Keighley said it, so
Yeah.
that's true.
Okay, now
Yeah.
I know who. I know. I remember Hooper. I first saw the character is on Kui.
Yeah.
He was in Smite. He was a Smite character. He's a demon hunter.
The demon. Okay, makes sense. And
Sorry. Go. Please continue. was listening.
I guess, and also another interesting thing was the Silksong was actually being showcased because a lot of people thought like there's no way Silksong is gonna make an appearance in Gamescom. It's gonna be another like Nintendo Direct or Xbox showcase. It's gonna come out, but like I mean, they did come out. Jeff Keighley confirmed that it's gonna come out this year, so
Well, not
probably
only that,
towards the end of the year.
I mean, it's having a little thing on Thursday. Yes, Thursday.
Yeah, they're gonna Team Cherry's gonna have their like own showcase or
That's
whatever.
their first thing they ever said in a long time.
Yeah, I feel like not showing anything or talking at all has been like the best marketing
Yeah,
decision for them ever.
yeah, exactly.
Just,
That's
let's do
exactly.
nothing, and
I
it turned
actually
out
want to
be
see the
great.
lines because they said that you could play the demo for Silksong at Gamescom. They got the booth demo all set
Yep.
up with the Nintendo booth and the Xbox booth.
Yep. So that's gonna be like a lot of people will be uploading that video or the clip of it.
Oh, it's gonna be
here and there.
all over the internet.
Yeah.
So I guess like for Team Cherry, like Steve said, that's like the best marketing strategy because they probably didn't spend a lot of money like into marketing anyways.
Probably
But
not.
people have been just
Not
you know
anywhere, so they spent $0.
yeah, they probably spent $0 or maybe like a little bit on like this Gamescom. I don't know because like Jeff Keighley was talking about it, but like people are just automatically just like making the content or the game itself like viral all over the place, like without Team Cherry doing anything. So that's good.
They rolled off their hype. They kept their hype going and just,
Yeah.
you know,
Team,
I think maybe it's sometimes they're probably wishing people would be a little less like talking about it because they're like, we want it now. They're like, we're trying. Little tears coming out their eyes. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
No,
probably
no.
a lot of pressure. I mean, when they released Hollow
Yeah.
Knight, right?
Yeah.
It's just,
I think.
hey, this is an amazing game. There's zero expectation.
Uh-huh.
And now all these years and all the pressure, it's like, man, it's a lot of weight.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying it's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying, hey, wait. You know,
Oh,
a lot of
oh,
weight on my shoulders.
To me, it's like such a gorgeous game and such a cool character. I bet I would, if I was working on that project though, it'd be something you could definitely like just dive into as you're creating. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it lives up to its expectations. I guess because I don't know if it's bad, like people are gonna. I don't even know what
Probably
people are gonna
riot
say.
a
Like
little
I
bit.
don't even know what to say.
I think it's hard
Start
to say.
tossing cars over and burning things. Like,
I don't know. It's
bad.
gonna be impossible to be bad. That one.
Yeah,
I think
they
it'll be
can
good.
create, a sequel to Hollow Knight, and you're just more.
Yeah.
Just do it
They
again.
Yeah.
kept the art style the same.
Yeah,
But
just
people
curious to
love-
see how safe they go with just everything's just it's like another Hollow Knight, but I feel like it's been too long of a development period.
Right,
for it
right.
To just be, a very direct sequel with very similar gameplay and engine, but we'll see.
I also
That's
wonder
a-
if they kept the entire team the same. Like I don't know if there like has been a case or have been a case where people just leave Team Cherry or anything or they get laid off or anything. I haven't heard of
Oh,
it.
That's the case. We will never know. They're like
Yeah.
just be like Rockstar.
They're
We'll never
like
know.
silent. They're 100% silent, so we have no idea.
because
what's going on.
nobody ever gets fired from Team Cherry. They just disappear.
Yeah. What was
Like,
that?
Steve, you did a good job. Okay, then all of a sudden they just drag his body out and they're like, Jesus, what did he do? Like, don't talk about it. No, but yeah.
What were you saying, Steve? I didn't hear
I
you.
was just saying, I'm sure their team's grown a ton.
Yeah.
It's-
Probably.
Hollow Knight.
Because
Anybody
Team
know how
Cherry,
big their team is?
Actually don't know.
I think
It's a mystery.
everything is a mystery. Do they even exist? Are they all like AI or something? People. Or I'm sorry. But yeah. So like Anthony said, in about 48 hours or so, Team Cherry is gonna do their own thing. They'll probably have like a showcase of
Approximately 11 employees.
premiering Silksong on their channel. So I guess that'd be awesome to see.
Mhm.
So I think
It's
they
gonna
might
be
have.
wild.
I think that's gonna get more attention than the Gamescom opening night live. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, they're not, it's the genre.
Yeah.
It's the fan of the genres. Not everyone will enjoy that genre.
But-
Oh,
But are you
that's
not
kinda
gonna watch it, Anthony?
What, the Silk Song?
Yeah.
I might watch it because I
Yep.
like
Exactly. I think all four of us will watch it.
I like the genre.
No
The
matter
one
what.
the game that really got me hyped up was Dawn of War, because I'm a Warhammer fan.
Yeah.
Dawn of War?
Dawn of War 4 got announced
Yeah.
God, there's so
after
many war games. Warhammer games.
after what's it? Almost 10 years of no
Oh, wow.
sequel. or something, less than 10 years
Mm-hmm.
that people have been waiting for and asking for it from the community. So that's why it's always depending on the genres that what people will get hyped up.
One of the most
Yeah.
expensive tabletop games of all time.
Still is.
It's super expensive.
Yeah. So I think if you haven't watched the opening night live, it's already on YouTube wherever or everywhere. So just go watch it. I think it's like 2.5 hours of long event.
And then I got watch the one tomorrow and then Thursday again.
Yeah, Thursday again.
Thursday is the indie day event.
Oh,
There's
that's
so
one
many
I want to
events.
watch.
There's so many events going on.
Tomorrow's Future Game Show and then Thursday's indie games.
Okay.
Gamescom
You know,
indie.
what's funny too is when we were talking about the release of Silksong, you could definitely tell that Steve's a dev because he said, "I wonder how safe they're going to be."
Yeah.
We're all like, we hope they stick to a good formula. He's like, are they going to try something? They're going to get a little uncomfortable. I like that. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's how a dev would think, right? Like, let me ask you this: like, you made your first game, right? This last game. So for your next one, is there lessons you've learned and everything from it that you're like, I really want to kind of try to push the limits on this? I'm sure.
I wouldn't say because we're probably not going to stay in the same genre. If we did, we'd probably just at some point add on to Brave Escape or do like a Brave Escape 2. And then if we ever choose to do that, we will definitely, because we exhausted a ton of different co-op mechanic ideas. And we definitely have to sit down and figure out, how do we give the players something new and not just more levels of Brave Escape,
Sure.
I was maybe going to add something there, but did that answer your question? I think it did.
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
You basically said you're not going to go in that genre, but
and I guess it's really difficult for the devs because obviously gamers want to have kind of like a new experience every single time they play like a new game,
They
but
do.
They don't. Sometimes, it's weird. If you were playing Super Smash Bros, people just want to play Melee again, but in high definition, or it depends. People want to play just Mega Man again and kill 8 new bosses. It's like depends on the game.
I could definitely see that. Like somebody slides into Super Mario Brothers and it's like Super Mario Cousins. It's not even Mario. It's just like Mario's cousin, John. John's like, hey, what's up? I'm Mario's cousin. Don't do anything cool, but let's go jump on some turtles. And you're like, okay, buddy. Thanks.
Let's wait till they add Sonic.
What? Say it again?
Wait till they add Sonic or something.
Yeah, to Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash, oh my gosh.
Sonic and
Tails and Knuckles and
I want to see Pac-Man. Just like doing this like melee fighting.
I think I thought Pac-Man was on
Sonic and Pac-Man are in Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Really
Okay, I haven't played
Smash,
Smash.
yeah.
I haven't played Smash
gotcha.
in a long time.
Yeah,
That's
Sonic was added in Brawl, which for the Wii, and Pac-Man I
See?
think was added.
The developers know their audience. How to catch them.
No, yeah. Well, I just have always been a big Pac-Man fan, but I'm from the 80s, so.
Didn't they also add like the character from Minecraft or something?
Steve's in there.
Steve,
yeah.
They know their audience.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the roster's huge now.
Oh, okay. Because me too. Like I haven't played it since like the early 2000s, so I guess I haven't played it in over like 20 years. Like I have
think
no
the
idea.
last time I played it was on Wii or Wii U. One of those.
I think I was on GameCube. I played it.
I remember GameCube.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes though they still play the tournaments, the Smash tournaments are still played on the older consoles.
That's
the
gonna be fun.
GameCube Melee is still kicking. Yeah. People love that
Awesome.
game.
I mean, it's
And
Nintendo, so
You can make money playing that game. You can definitely make money. Yeah.
yeah, let's all practice for that. Yeah, so I think that's good for the Gamescom and Silksong and everything. Go check it out if you're still interested. And I think we're ready to jump on to our companion waypoint. Our favorite part of the podcast, by the way.
Is that the theme song?
I try to cut everything out but the waypoint, but here we go.
Let's watch the trailer with sound this time.
Talk about the game and the dev.
Yes.
Hit that start.
Heard it.
Get me up there, brother. Oh yeah. Woo. That's some fancy moving right there.
Get the timing, everything perfect.
A lot of times you're yelling at your friend like, "You son of a." Does this make you want to have a really best friend that's a robot?
This one. Well, I don't know.
I do.
One thing I know that if I play this, it will definitely drive me nuts. With my friend. I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
A lot of yelling going on.
But it would be good content. Watching two people try to murder each other after the game is over.
All about the content.
Like you want to choke your friend.
Oh yeah.
You could do dual streaming. You could do dual streaming on Twitch and just see which one wants to murder the other one first.
It's actually out, guys.
Like I'm gonna find a new friend.
Yeah, just you're playing and all of a sudden one guy's camera goes black. He's like, "What happened?" He just stops playing. He's like, "I hate you so much." Like, okay, well.
So my first question would be like, have you actually had like a serious fist fight with a friend after playing this game?
Not me, not yet.
Okay.
Have I seen anyone get attacked? I don't think I've seen anyone get attacked because they're usually not in the same location.
They're not trying hard enough.
Right.
Maybe verbally attacked, yes, absolutely. So not yet, thankfully.
Okay. I mean, that's...
What is wrong with you? I don't know. It's just
Put
tears.
disclaimers in there. This is not our fault if we lose your friend.
Yeah. You have to put that in the introduction.
May cause serious strains in relationship. Please play at your own peril.
Well, funny enough, there's not a ton of story or theme in the game, but the only underlying theme in the game is probably just like you can't rely on yourself. You need like a friend to get you through. In this case, the cave or the game, but you know the theme means in life you need your buddies to help you through. You can't be a loner. You can't do things by yourself. You need a buddy.
I like
this
that.
game physically in order to boost. You can't reach it by yourself. So.
Yeah, I really like that.
I think it would be a good marriage counseling tool.
Exactly.
Like,
if you can get through this game, you're
Like
fine.
what's that game?
50
What's
years.
They do that all the time. The co-op games.
It Takes Two?
It Takes Two or Split Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes two. But even remember that team we just interviewed and they only do couch co-ops too.
Oh, the No Sequel Interactive?
The no sequel, yeah.
Yeah. The Embroidery-vania.
Yes.
Embroidery-vania.
Is that the name of the game? Or is that a
We
show?
don't talk about, right, George?
That's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah, that is actually literally the title of the game. So it's like
they only
embroidery.
make couch co-ops.
Yeah.
They don't make.
I mean, online's hard to do. It's hard to.
I think they're doing it on purpose because they are trying to bring about couch co-ops more.
Yeah, and there's people asking for it. You know,
I miss it sometimes. I miss it.
Yeah, it's great getting together with your friends. And
the only thing I don't miss is when you
can't
play
just-
games where people can see your screen. Like when I used to play Madden with my friends, and they'd look over and I'm like, "Don't look at my play, man." They're like, "Oh, sorry." And I'm like, "This."
Yeah, screen lookers. Yeah.
Or when you play Call of Duty or GoldenEye, he'd look over to see where you're at on the map. You're like,
Oh yeah.
You ever seen the meme of there's kids back in like the 90s playing on N64, but they have a sheet taped in the middle of the screen, and one kid's under the sheet, the other kid's playing above the sheet to avoid the screen looking.
Oh gosh, yeah,
I've
that's
seen all kinds of configurations.
Oh, yeah.
So like, why did you guys kind of decide to make a co-op game as your debut title?
That's a good
Um,
question.
I mean, simple answers are just not the first idea that I had, but the idea that I had that I liked the most. I mean, my friends and I were always looking for new co-op games, and I thought there would be for our first title just a need for that. And I think you are seeing that more and more with like Haze Light. We've talked about them; like they're pretty much just a co-op only studio at this point. And I think people will just, hey, if this is co-op, I'm going to give it a try because I'm always looking for something to play with my friends. So that's probably the biggest reason is I'm always looking for something new. So let's try to fill that need.
I like games where I actually really do actually enjoy games where more if I'm with friends. Like sometimes if I'll play a game that I've heard about that's a single player game because I want to do the story and stuff, but when I get a new game coming out like Peak, right? Like when I play Peak or Project One or
Whisper Mountain Outbreak.
Whisper Mountain Outbreak with my boys. Yeah. I get it's more fun to me. Like I don't know if you've ever played a game where it's just by yourself, but you're like, hey, this is cool and all, but I wish my friends were around. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
I wish I was with my friends.
I mean, it's a different experience, but even think of like Baldur's Gate 3. Playing that game in co-op, there's really no reason to do. There's no enhancement there that you can do something in co-op that you couldn't do solo. But people want to play with their friends and they want to experience an adventure with their friends. So it's available. You can do it. It doesn't change the gameplay at all, but you're playing with your friends and you might be having a better time because of it.
I can't remember. There was a game. I can't remember which game it was, but it was It was an MMORPG. But if you went to battle, it'd pull all your friends to the battle too. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I remember secretly they'd be like, "This is so stupid, dude. I hate this." And I'm just like, "Yeah, it's horrible." And I was like, "Yep, now I got my friends with me, so they have to help me out." So I just run in. They're like, "I wasn't ready." I'm like, oh, I didn't know." I knew the whole time. If you guys are watching, sorry about that. But yeah, no, because you do get games where they're like you said, like Baldur's Gate. Or multiplayer games where you could just go and do whatever you want and not even play with your friends, but be on the same server. Like I have a friend, he's famous for that. He'll just leave me and my other friend doing stuff. And then we're like, where's so-and-so? And he's like, I'm just over here. We're like, okay, buddy.
Can't wait to show you this house I spent an hour on or something like that.
Yeah, we were building this whole base for the zombie horde, but I guess if you just want to go ramsack a bunch of trailer parks, I guess, whatever. Okay, cool. But I guess good thing you waited all weekend a week to play with us, huh, buddy?
I think it feels like you said, there's definitely like increasing needs or people, playing more co-op games these days, like, Peak or Schedule One, like say, all these different co-op multiplayer or, all these different co-op games that you play with a bunch of other people. I think that's kind of one of the obvious elements that brings joy to playing games, I think.
Absolutely.
Have any of you guys ever played a game or went to go play a game or get a game and you thought it was co-op, and when you saw it was single player, you're like, I don't want it? Has that ever happened to any of you guys? Because it happened to me a couple of times where I was like, oh, this game looks like a sweet co-op game, and I'll go look and it'll be like it's single player, and I'm like,
I find that happens a lot if it's like 2 only or 3 only, and I'm looking for something that, for like a party of 4 or 5.
Tower defense games.
Tower defense games, yeah, that could be enhanced a ton by just adding a buddy for sure.
I just think it's weird. Like there's games where I'll see and they'll look like they should be a co-op game. You're like, bro, this will be so much fun. I mean, get my friends on here, and then you'll go down the Steam page and at the bottom says single player. Like, well, why? Like Project Zomboid was like that for a really long time, right?
Oh,
and then they added co-op.
Yeah. Speaking of zombie, like you mentioned, so you remember EA Plant vs. Zombie? When you started playing that back in the days, it was always only single player. And now they have a remastered version coming out where you can play online with your friend.
Oh, dope!
Co-op together.
Not like the shoot 'em up one, but the actual
the plant where you place it down like in the tiles, like a line.
That sounds dope.
Kind of tower defense, tower defense one.
A new
Before
version
it
of
was gameplay.
StarCraft strategy with Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, that'd
I'd
be
play
fun.
it. I'd play it.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are four of you in the studio. Like, how'd you guys, come together to start the project?
So yeah, most of us have known each other for quite some time. Funny enough, I used to be a teacher. I was a high school math and computer science teacher.
Oh,
And my
Oh.
buddy, he's a programmer. He's probably one of the smartest guys I know, at least in this, for programming. And I just kind of asked him, like, hey, I'm kind of looking to learn how to program because I was starting to teach computer science. And I was like, would you ever want to like make a game sometime? And so we started talking, and then just kind of came to, we're like, hey, the timing was right. Well, let's do this full time. So we brought in another one of our friends to do the art. Again, he's a good friend of ours. We've known him for a long time. And then we started needing sound, and I was making some music and sound and trying it, but noticing like if we want to make something real, this is not going to cut it. So again, another one of my friend he's audio engineer and great musician. We brought him in, and that kind of completed the team for us.
you've got some good connections there.
So
I'm like,
your game is about you and your buddy have to do it together, and you went and got your buddies to help you build the game about being buddies.
Exactly.
that's the
And
story, yeah.
yeah, there's some like behind the scenes story in our game where you can read like some story logs of like these scientists that kind of give you a little backstory of how like the characters got to where they are, and each one of those are supposed to represent us and how we got together.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Most people don't put that together. We've had a couple people, but yeah, so we're kind of in there.
I wish my friends were that cool.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm just kidding. No,
Sorry, guys.
you guys are really cool. Okay, calm down. Jeez. No, and was there like tell us a little bit about how you came up with the Indiana Jones / robot dude? Like how did we get those characters?
Yeah, so there's a story. A lot of like the setting and the character is based on this story. I don't know if you ever heard of Floyd Collins. Have you ever heard of this person in the 1800s?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna look him up right now, though. You keep talking.
Okay, so there's this dude, Floyd Collins. He's supposed to be like the greatest caver of all time. And he lived in Kentucky, kind of hillbilly dude who there was a big like caving was starting to explode and people were coming to see these caves. So he ended up dying in a cave because he was trying to like find some new cave systems for people to come and, be tourists and stuff like that. So the characters in our game are Colin and Floyd. They're named after this guy. So that's where Colin kind of comes from. Funny enough, when we first started prototyping the game, we actually had just 2 humans that were kind of did the same thing. I don't know if you can tell from the trailer, but in some of the later levels, I guess just to say all the later levels, Floyd the robot gets an extra tool to kind of give a new mechanic for that level. And when it started out, the 2 characters were actually passing these back and forth. And that caused a lot of issues, like they could throw it to each other, but what if that lands in a hole? Or it just caused so many problems. So we had the idea, okay, what if we make the character the tool? That way, if the tool dies, the character dies anyway, and you have to restart the level from there. So that's how we came up with Floyd. His design is heavily inspired by, what would you guys, if you had to guess?
Short circuit.
Yeah.
That's it. Short circuit. A lot of people go Wally, but you can tell if they're an 80s baby or something like that. It's always Short
What?
Circuit.
Stop! You never tell a girl's age. Stop. No, I was a huge Johnny Number 5 fan when I was a kid.
Yeah, he's heavily inspired from Johnny 5. A couple of our achievement names. I think if you die 5,000 times, it's like no disassemble, I think is the
No
name of the
disassemble
achievement.
Johnny Number 5.
So
I love that movie. Even though it had one of the most, the guy that played the Indian scientist.
oh, yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, so
I'm
people
familiar
were
with
super
that.
pissed when they found out. They're like, wait, he's not even Indian? And everyone
Yeah,
was
what
like,
the hell?
they're burning down places and stuff. So
Yeah.
But is the main character so the Spelunker, is he based off of Collins, or was there's a
I mean,
I see a little Indiana Jones in him too.
Yeah, I mean, he's, I hate to say it, generic adventure guy, but probably Indiana Jones would be the easiest
Okay.
one because he does have his rope, like the kind of like the whip and the hat.
And
So
the hat, yeah, that's what gives
no,
it away.
no jacket. He's got a scarf, so not complete Indiana Jones, but
Okay, yeah, little ascot,
yeah, I was trying to think is the ascot. Yeah, not
little Scooby Doo action going on. Like, hey guys,
exactly. Or
I'm Fred.
I think they call him Dickies too. Isn't that a word that they call for that?
Oh,
If you ever,
maybe.
I think it's I think so. So
I just noticed in all the art too, he looks like he's like super done with everything. He's like, oh god, here we go again. He's like, come on, robot. The robot's like, can you cheer up a little bit? He's like, nah, man.
yeah,
You know
it's
what we gotta
funny.
do.
I feel like most of the players kind of, as they play, kind of gravitate and have those attitudes. I don't know if it's because of the way that
Because
usually
they play with their friends, they're like,
yeah, like maybe playing Colin, like they have to rely on Floyd more, so they get angrier with him, and Floyd is just kind of like there, like, hey, I'm just trying to help.
I'm just a robot. I do what I can. Can't be my fault, you stupid human. Doing my best.
Oh gosh. Well, how long was the development cycle, or how long did it take you to?
Yeah, 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yeah,
Is
so
it?
we built the engine all from scratch, the editor all from scratch.
Wow.
All custom. Yeah.
Oof.
How was that experience?
For me, it wasn't too bad. Ask our programmer, and it was a lot. It was a lot of work. So
Oh gosh.
if you ask him if he would do it again, he might say no. But I think the game, when people play it, they always comment on how good the physics feel and how like just solid everything feels. Like they always say the game feels really good to play.
Yeah.
And I think that's because of the work we put into it.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's good that the gamers actually feel that, because sometimes if the game isn't like smooth when you actually play it, it kind of
A
feels
platformer
very
has to feel
Yeah.
good. It just has
very
to.
very
It's smooth like butter.
Exactly.
yeah. It's
Can't
gotta
have
be.
a slow, crappy platformer.
Was there a reason why you guys chose kind of like a 2D graphic? Was it like from the beginning that you guys actually planned it, or is it? How did that?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been like into classic games, NES era, Super Nintendo, Genesis, all that stuff. I've always really been drawn to pixel art. So I think that was.
Yeah, I was looking behind you. I see a Nintendo sleeve there. Is that a Nintendo sleeve?
There was a couple Nintendo sleeves back there.
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking. I was actually eyeballing it. I was like, for minutes, I thought I saw Atari, and I was like, "Come on, my guy, quit trying to flex on us."
There's a Genesis. There's a NES. I got some old PC games over there.
Wow, that's a good setup.
You be hitting those retro game stores, huh?
Those are originals. Those are from
You got
from
my stuff,
childhood.
man.
Yeah.
There is those retro games though that you just don't get anymore. That you're like, oh man, I wish I would have kept my console for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as I was setting up for the podcast tonight, I think my 5-year-old was like, "What is this?" It's like, "This is a game." And I opened up, showed them the cartridge. They're like, Because
I miss cartridges so much.
Yeah, they've seen CDs from like Wii U or something like that now. Even Switch 2 doesn't even have. They have virtual game cards now. It's like when you buy a Switch 2 game, it actually doesn't have the game on the card. You have to download it still. It's
Switch
very
went a
strange.
little crazy though. When you pay like $60 for this, something's like that big. I would look at my kids. I'm like, "Don't you lose this? I swear to God." So I would be vacuuming, and I'd look and be like, "Is that Doom sitting in the carpet?" Like, I'm not vacuuming up $60, man. Jesus, I used to get so pissed. I'm like, can we make these a little bigger?
Yeah.
So these kids aren't just tossing them out of the carpet and I'm vacuuming them up.
Oh, yeah.
So mad about it, But yeah, I do miss sometimes the old cartridge days. You're just gonna, just
Yeah.
You slam
And then
it
blow
down.
it.
huh?
Blow into it.
Yeah, you have to blow it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to do
And all
it.
that nasty
when
stuff.
Super 64 is the first one to come out with like 4 ports, so 4 of your friends could play a game. It's like, have massive Mario Kart battles.
Oh, yeah,
just
that
the
was
4 screens.
some good old
Chase
days,
each other
right?
down.
And they were
Yeah.
on tiny little tube TVs too. How we ever did that is insane.
The full screen with the
those
what's it, Star
graphics.
Fox 64.
Yeah, playing Perfect Dark
Mm.
with 12 computer bots. So you're slowing down to like 8 frames per second.
Oh gosh.
You're doing this the whole time, like. Maybe that's why we're so adapted to playing on our mobile phones sometimes now. We're like, this is definitely way better graphics, a little bit bigger than what I used to play on. No big deal.
Yeah. I mean, who plays mobile games? Gosh. But anyways, I do.
I'm not. I just want to say
been a
I'm
little
mythic.
bit more.
No big deal. Mobile Legends.
Is Brave Escape on other platform or consoles as well, or is it out? Or
So we're kind of in the process of starting that. We actually are releasing on Epic 2 soon, and the reason we did that is it's going to allow us to do a friend pass. Because right now, if you do play online, you need to either use Steam Remote Play or own 2 copies of the game.
Yeah.
So should be releasing on Epic pretty soon, and with that, you'll be able to download the demo, which will act as a friend pass. So only one person will be able to own the game. So once we do that, we'll then start the focus on Xbox and PlayStation, and hopefully Switch as well.
I think it would be like a really good game to play on, like, Steam Deck or Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it runs really well on Steam Deck. Had plenty of people giving feedback for that, but yeah, Switch would be great.
Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. Also, kind of
Maybe some crossplay too. I don't know how hard that would be.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. Yeah, we already have it working through Steam. We've tested it between Steam and Epic. I mean, no, that's PC and PC, but still different platforms.
Yeah.
Still different platforms. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
So I just like, I have a question, like, for crossplay, like, how difficult is it to kind of make that like happen? Like, is it, because we have no idea, like, I have no idea, like, how development, any of the development process and all that. So
right, it is our first time doing it, and I think it's probably taking us a little bit longer than we had expected. But again, there's a lot that we're learning as we go through this. It is our first title. So it is quite a bit of work, especially because we built our own engine and editor and all that stuff. I think for using maybe Unity or Godot or something like that, Game Maker, it's a little bit simpler to port to other platforms. It's kind of already built into the engine for that.
Nice.
So it's been taking us a little bit longer, but we're getting it.
That's exciting.
yeah, no.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
'Cause-
pretty
'cause-
excited about the friend pass. I think, especially nowadays, I think people are coming to expect that out of a 2-player game. Be familiar with the term friend pass now.
Yeah,
So
I would say it definitely would be one of those things that would, I think, draw somebody in, especially if you want to play it, but your friend's not going to play it unless you
exactly.
send
Or
them
you
an
can play
invite.
with someone new. Yeah, it's like you have to
new
have
one too.
2 people in order to play it now. Like you have to know exactly, but it's way easier to bring someone into the game. It's like you don't even have to pay for it. Just here, come play with me. So
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a minute. Did your shirt say Wyoming? Oh, it says Wolverine. Oh, it does say Wyoming.
Jackson
Oh,
Hole.
nice. Yeah.
You're
That's
from Wyoming.
I'm from Casper, Wyoming. Yep. Born and
Okay.
raised.
Yeah, my family just went out there canoeing trip, I think in Idaho, and I think they stopped there too. So that's where this is from. I actually haven't been to Wyoming, so sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I
I
knew it was just
I kept seeing your shirt pop up, and I was like, does that say Wyoming? Like, what is, because, there's not a lot that comes out of Wyoming. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a
It's beautiful.
pretty barren state. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the mountains and stuff where I used to be. Starship Troopers were shot there. If you guys are Starship Trooper fans.
Oh, was it?
The part where the ugly bug planet, that's in Hell's Half Acre, Wyoming.
Oh, wow.
It's
Wow.
a bug planet. It's an ugly planet.
Yeah.
It's a big. Wyoming doesn't have a lot going on, so if they make a movie there, they're like, we'll talk about it for 400 years. Like, remember when they shot that movie here, guys? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
200 years later.
Yeah.
Like,
Still talking about it.
Still talking about it to your
Not a lot goes on in
grandchildren.
Wyoming. You
So
go
like
to Wyoming,
Swallowtail here.
people, yeah. I left Wyoming, and then every time I go back and I look at stuff there, I'm like, Yeah, it was cool. I'm gonna leave again. So bye, guys. Thanks for letting me stay for a little bit. It's cool.
So do you said you might try like a totally different genre, but like what's your plan from this point? Like are you I mean after obviously you guys are working on porting and making it crossplay available, but like what's your plan ahead? Like the sequel, DLC, another project.
Yeah, so I think if after console releases, we'll kind of probably reassess whether or not we're going to add some more content for Brave Escape. Just kind of see if the interest really starts to pick up. And if it does, I think we'll definitely move in that direction. We've been building a couple different prototypes. Nothing that is worth me really talking about that's in a state that's even really showing off. But we are been kind of testing a couple different genres. I think we'll probably go. Well, I shouldn't even say that because we've been testing a bunch of different stuff. But it will most likely not be a co-op platformer.
But you definitely got plans to move forward. You
Correct. Yeah. Yep. We'll have at least one more release for sure.
That's hey man. Listen, that's you getting with your friends, making stuff you love. I really, honestly, whatever happens, happens. But at least you got to do that, right?
Yeah, and it's been great. I mean, the reception for Bravescape's been incredible. Yeah, the people who it's been really cool to see people playing it, watch people playing something you spent 3.5 years creating. I'm always looking, okay, someone's streaming. Oh, someone's streaming. I'm going to check it out. Say hello. It's a really great feeling.
What I was going to say too is I know you said you're not making a second one, but you mentioned earlier Brave Escape 2. Sounds like a great title. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Brave Escape 2.
Yeah, I think if we had an infinite amount of time, I'd probably, think of a bunch of stuff to add. But time to move on to a new project.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm just saying the title sounded dope. Like if I was making movies, like Brave Escape sounds really good, but Brave Escape 2, you're like escape even harder or something like that. You know what I mean?
This time it's personal.
This time it's even braver.
I think doing a 3D version, I've even thought about that. Maybe just making a short kind of 3D version of the game would be really cool. I think the mechanics of the boosting and the rope would transfer really well to a 3D space.
Yeah,
so
that'd
we'll
be
see.
awesome.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a publisher, or did you guys just self-publish it?
Self-published, yep.
So how was that journey? Is it like a difficult journey for the indie devs out there?
Yes, I would say so. That's how it is. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of grind. It's a lot of emails. It's a lot of money. It's a lot.
Marketing, promoting, and all that different.
It's Start Studios.
Yeah, and you only get one go at it. You know what I mean? You only get one release.
Right.
So I think for indie developers, like a lot of it is you're self-taught, probably pretty conscientious, have a good work ethic. But the whole time you're creating a game, you're able to make errors and learn and make adjustments and just, you have all that time. But you can't really do that with a release. You get one release.
Right.
So if I was to make any suggestion to a indie dev out there is get a full release out there as quick as possible. Just get the whole experience, everything. That way you fail, you learn, you fail, you learn.
Yeah.
And that's how us indie devs have done it. That's how we make games. That's how anyone does anything, really. You fail, you learn. You fail, you learn.
I think that's
so
amazing.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's for sure, because you can't expect your first game to sell like millions of copies all of a sudden because...
it's very rare for that to happen, right? So...
Just gotta get that experience.
And if it does, you go like this. Oh, my heart. I don't know what's happening right now.
Right. So
yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's always would be, definitely something that would. I think that's the possibilities of that happening are becoming more and more now with the fact that so many indie games are just doing it. You know what I mean? They're doing it, lady.
Yeah, I mean, for all the ones that you see doing it, there's hundreds who have not, right?
Yeah.
It's hard. I think it's hard to say, because at the end of the day, it's like if you make a good game, you still have to get people to know about it. You know?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
100%.
There is, I think, more and more people than ever who are like, "Hey, play my game, play my game, play my game."
Oh
So
gosh, yeah.
it's kind of
That's
hard.
true.
You need to gotta know the right people. You gotta, I don't know, hit the right algorithm. You know, there's a lot to
Somehow,
it. So.
yeah.
That's like one of my biggest fears during Steam Next Fest is I'm going to miss a game that I really wish I would have got my hands on to play. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's weird. It's like such a first world problem, right? But I'm like, oh man, did I miss one that was dope? And then you see it later and you're like, dang it, I really want to play that game. So,
Yeah,
You
it
can always go
happens.
back and play it.
well, but you know, like, it's like one, you know what I mean? It's like one of those things where like, you'll download a demo and they're like on a timed thing. And you
Oh,
never have to
yeah, a lot of the
demo
Next
and,
Fest. Yeah, a lot of Next Fest demos are usually just during that period.
like,
Yeah.
you didn't play it this time. You can't play it. I'm like, but I downloaded it.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
And also, I mean, they sometimes, if you join these different discords, you know, the devs might have like an open beta testing or something, play testing of opportunities given there, so you can maybe play it afterwards too.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta join a bunch of different Discord channels.
George has so many Discord channels. Does he know who he's talking to half the time?
I have to like delete or leave sometimes to make my 50, because like I think it's like maximum 50 unless you have Nitro or something, or 100, I forget.
I'm probably pushing close to 50.
He doesn't even know how many he has. That's how many he has.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, there's so many different Discord channels, but
It's big. Well, I mean, and that you talk to him to do the podcast, so we totally understand. But
yeah,
Jesus.
because I sometimes invite them. So.
It's a very similar reason why I'm into so many. I'm trying to reach out to people, communicate.
I think
crazy.
So do you all like, what's the channel that you think is the most not valuable but like efficient, I guess, to like reach out to your gamers or build a community? Like, what do you think is the best channel for that?
You're thinking just in general, like any platform you're talking about?
Yeah, just any general, like
YouTube. I mean, you really have to do it all, I think. I think if you're starting out, if you want to go into Reddit, there's a ton of good subreddits, indie Reddit.
Reddit's so confusing
indie
too.
game subreddits. You can just kind of throw your game out there. I think when you're first starting out, you might be like really self-conscious. Like, I don't know am I going to throw this out too early, or like, is this ready? When do I put my Steam page up? I think, people are going to, if it's something that's not spectacular, people are going to forget. No one's going to remember and hold this against you. Just get your stuff out there, let people see it, and let people know what you're doing. Somebody's going to look at that and say, hey, that looks for me. I'm going to hit a like or subscribe or whatever and join your community. And if it's one person, you start there. Then you keep going. And eventually you'll send something out there. Oh, this got 100 likes or 100. I'm adding more people, 100 more subscribers. And just keep doing it. Don't be self-conscious. People are going to see this. They're going to play it. You can make changes. It happens. But Reddit did really well for us early on. You can reach out to people, influencers on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or all that good stuff. Do it. Send those emails. Someone will respond. And then if you can just build real relationships with people, I think that's probably the most effective. By far, the best content that has been made for our game has been people that I've actually built a relationship with, not just like sent one random cold email.
Yeah,
to.
right.
Yeah.
I think. Go ahead, George. I'm sorry.
I think that's like the best, not best, like good. I like the reason why I kind of like talking to indie devs, because they're very like passionate about talking about games. They're not like some kind of community manager for like a AAA studio, whatever, trying to manage the Discord channel. They're actual people that are trying to build relationship with the fans, or people who actually are potentially going to be playing the game, and then they're really, they just love the game that they made, and then they try to spread that by making real connections with the people.
And I think most content creators actually appreciate that too. The hard part is just getting them to see you. Yeah. And to see, oh, this is a real person. Oh, this is a real indie dev. They have something cool. Like, I think most creators do want to give you the time of day. It just, you have to give like a personalized email. You have to be a part of their community and just join and show up for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just email's fine.
I mean, sometimes.
No, I was talking about with me. I'm sorry. I was just talking about with me.
Okay,
my
gotcha,
bad.
yeah.
No, I think that's I think Anthony could speak to this too because he was doing like, and even George, like with all the devs we made friends with on here, especially like bringing Toge back recently to play Whisper Mountain Outbreak with them and stuff, and just getting to know them, it makes you really enjoy the game even more when you're playing it. Like you're just. You know, like you're like, I'll make content for a game if I know the dev and I like them, and I'm like, I hope to God this gets some more sales. Like sometimes I'm like worried about how many views I get. I'm like, I hope somebody buys this game because they saw this video and it's such a good game.
Yeah.
You're just like
Yeah,
sweating.
I can think of people that I've made friends with, you know, that feel that way, the same way for me. So I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I also like one of the not reasons, but like, you know, one of the motives of making this or doing this podcast is making sure that these great games that people might have missed could be heard or seen by someone so that they are interested in buying or playing, or, you know, also they recommending to another friend as well. So yeah, I love that.
And then one day Quest Unplayed will be asked to go to the Gamescom during the indie festival, and we'll interview people.
Yeah, live.
Yeah.
That's the stuff when I fall asleep I go a little smile on my face. I'm like, just ask questions.
And then we'll meet Steve there.
Yeah, we'll see Steve there.
Yeah.
Next to me, my guy. I don't know. Are you a hugger? Are you like a bro hug? A hug? Are you a sister? Or I guess a fist pop humber. Huh? You a hugger?
For sure. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got you, brother.
Okay.
I saw someone I didn't. Yeah. Let's go.
I got this wingspan. I got all this girth, man. I get you up there, baby.
All right. Next year we'll be. I'll see you at Gamescom. We'll give each other a hug.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's maybe possible.
It's gonna be a 4-person hug. So
I'm still waiting for Minimap to hire me. So
yeah. But anyways, do you have anything? I think we're wrapping up. I think it's time to wrap up the podcast. Do you have anything you want to add to the fans or people who are interested in buying the game?
About your awesome game.
About your awesome game.
If you're looking for anything to play with a friend, grab it. It's a heck of a game. It's a good time.
Besides Call of Pooty.
Yeah, besides Call of Duty, if you're looking for something other than Call of Duty, check out Brave Escape.
Yeah, Brave Escape.
Get that co-op game going in there, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Want to yell at your buddy?
Yeah, don't and try to establish your relationship with them. Just remember the game by the time it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you haven't already, check out Brave Escape. I mean, it's already out on Steam, and they're also working on Epic and also other porting as well. So I don't know if you kind of want to wait until it comes to your platform, maybe do that too. But just check it out. It's fun co-op game. So, and we really do appreciate you coming, Steve.
100% Steve.
Appreciate you guys having me. It's a good time.
Yes, thank you for coming. And thank you all for listening. And goodbye, everyone.
I'm glad you added Johnny number 5. He needed more love.
And Wyoming.
And Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming's okay. Whatever.
Bye, everyone.
All right, go back. They'll try to pitchfork me, and there'll be fire everywhere. You say what, boy? Like nothing.
Oh gosh.
Oh
We
my
get to
gosh.
play with the robots. They're jumping in.